So I'm only gonna get 3 weeks this month. 3 weeks to do what I need to do. Alright, we need to make everyone like crazy strong now.
Quite intriguing. Thank you. I can do better now. It was nothing. Of course I got it. No need to butter me up. It was nothing. This could be useful.
Ash, you're killing me, Ash. Killing me. Mercedes.
Yes, very good. Yes, very good.
I appreciate your guidance. I'm certain I've improved. It all makes sense now.
Authority is the most important part, honestly.
Looks like I did it. Ah, no big deal. That was challenging.
Catherine, really? Really, Catherine?
I'm always improving. So, I was right. I've learned a thing or two from battle. You're too kind. Now I'm feeling a bit shy. I'm always improving.
I have 3 more I can teach. Ash, you need some work, buddy. Isn't high enough. Oh my, I only get 1. 1.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I'm sorry. I'll have to do better. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'll have to do better. I can't believe it. Oh, I'll try to get the next one too. Maybe I've grown.
Frozen Lands.
How could someone like me do this?
Hello. What's up? Okay, so Lance needs to be A, Red needs to be A, and then I'll switch off that. Red needs to go. Ash, you need that. Sylvain, you're on track. Mercedes on track. Good, good. Raphael, leave like that. I don't necessarily want you on writing anymore. Well, no, I do want you on writing. Lance and writing. Yeah, we're gonna probably put you as a Holy Knight because you are not doing well as a Pegasus name. It's just not happening. It's not your thing. Bow and raiding or flying. Why not?
Well, may I?
I get the feeling that I'm being watched. I get so nervous. Really, I know you always feel like you're being watched. Right? How may I help you, Meg? Creeping up on me when I'm playing a game.
That was very appropriate.
Yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
well, I shouldn't like that one.
Professor,
How may I help you, Meg? Want to sit here and critique all day?
Judge your choices.
Exactly. No, you are not focusing on Lance and writing. Denied.
You there, youngster. Won't you listen to this old man's troubles? I was born and raised right here in this town. I spent my whole life here. My daughter lives in the Empire, and she sent me a letter to ask if I was keeping up with my daily worship.
Well, hello there, Professor. Is this a friend of yours? Is that so? I was sure you two knew each other. Is there something we can do for you, good sir?
Oh, what a lovely young lady. I was just telling this kind soul a story.
Really? What's troubling you?
Well, I was thinking of going to daily prayer, but my leg's been acting up and I can't walk properly.
How terrible. That's no good at all. May I be of assistance? I'd be happy to lend a shoulder and escort you to the chapel.
Would you? Oh, I'd be most grateful to you. Thank the goddess for sending this young lady to me today.
We'll need your help too, Professor. Here, sir, take my arm. Splendid work, Professor. He really seemed to appreciate our assistance. I don't think I did anything particularly deserving of praise. I'm just happy that I could help. You did a great job cheering him up on your own. Putting a smile on someone's face always seems to brighten up the day. Is something wrong? You're giving me a strange look. Oh, how should I put this? I suppose it's just second nature to me. It's difficult to describe, but I can usually tell when someone is worried about something. Back there, I could tell that both you and the old man were in distress. I spent a good amount of my life living in the church. Maybe that's why I'm so good at identifying these things? Did I not mention that before? I spent nearly 10 years of my life in the Church of Fargus. Many came to us with their troubles. In my own time of need, I once ran to the church myself, and they helped me. May I share something with you, Professor? It's about a dream of mine. I'd like to work in the church one day. I want to be like the priest who helped me. Never mind. It's not a very realistic dream. Please forget I said anything. If I were someone else, perhaps a commoner without a crest or stature, maybe things would be different. It's a bit sad, but this is the way things have to be. After all, only the goddess can decide our fates.
I see. So you'll be staying here for some time then? Honestly, I'm surprised. I've heard it's been a few years since you last donated to the church.
That was merely because of the financial situation of my territory. I assure you it has nothing to do with my dedication to the church. By the way, Dimitri, isn't Edelgard currently enrolled at the Officers' Academy as well?
Yes, she's in the Black Eagle House. I don't believe she has any plans to leave anytime soon. Why not pay her a visit?
I may do just that. It's nice to stay in touch with my dear niece every now and then. Of course, I'm also delighted that I was able to speak with my nephew as well. Whether through marriage or otherwise, family is family after all.
Of course. The feeling is mutual. Professor, if you were watching, you should have made your presence known. That was Lord Arundel, the regent for the Empire. He is also Edelgard's uncle. My stepmother was his younger sister. We are not related by blood, but he is technically my uncle. Yes. My stepmother was Edelgard's birth mother. Edelgard and I are siblings by marriage. We can delve into that topic another time. For now, let's make preparations to investigate what's happening in that village.
That is so messed. That is so messed up. And now I know. Yeah. Just looking at everyone can get caught up, and future me can understand why I'm saying that's messed, which I'm sure future me will remember. Yeah, in my first playthrough, Dimitri died. And who killed him was Edelgard. And their siblings. Oh my. So messed. Step siblings, they're still family. They're still part of the same family. Okay, well, that's a huge revelation to me.
Oh dear, the princess of the Empire and the kingdom's prince are kin. How very odd. All beings are attached somehow to those who are their family. Yes, even I. I must have had a family too. I wish I could remember them. My family. I wonder who and where they are, and what they're doing now. In any case, about this Arundel. You've heard that name before, correct?
Hey, Skill. What big Guild Wars 2 news? Last I heard was the templates, weapon templates, and yes, I did hear about that too, about him leaving. Well, so wait, is this the same guy? Mike O'Brien? What? To form a new studio? No, this is huge news. No. Oh, that's insane. I need to play more Guild Wars because this could either mean good things or the death of my game, of my MMO. I know we're playing Fire Emblem right now, but this is huge. I hope so. I hope Z will continue everything that Mo was doing. If that's not true, I think I would cry if Guild Wars just became terrible. You better understand how important it is, Z. I'm very passionate about that game. I hope you... Oh god, I hope you do well. I hope it's well. Otherwise, it's so not good. They better not mess up my Guild Wars. I would be very mad.
Quite true. We came across that name within the library, right where the prince had been. I thought that Arundel had died, and yet, not so. He seems alive and well. I wonder what the prince had hoped to learn from reading of his uncle's charity. So many things the prince has yet to tell. How bothersome.
You're certainly not going easy on me. You fight like a mercenary, not a knight. You hunger for victory, pure and simple. You may not be aware of it yourself, but I see it. Indeed. Knights ought to have some hunger. I've always thought so. They depend too much on their swords. Only when they're wrested away do knights consider their hands and feet as weapons. That's not how it was for warriors of old. They weren't limited by their tools. Victory is what matters, not the method of achieving it. That's the attitude to adopt. I detect that in your style. It is plain to see. You may take it however you like. I believe the difference between us lies within that hunger. But where does it come from? From the start, I was aiming to win, yet I couldn't defeat you. Then I remembered something you said before. Indeed. I was raised to value strength above all else, whereas you had a reason, an ambition, pushing you toward that hunger. So tell me, what was the reason? Why were you driven to become so strong? That's a mercenary's answer, to be sure. So that is the source of your hunger. I suppose I must find my own. If we're to get along, I think not. I'll be content if you continue to train with me. Perhaps it will come to me as I swing my sword. Much appreciated.
All right, you better keep up.
Okay, I'm good to go. We did some great work. I'm getting...
So this is how it's done.
Not too bad, not too bad. I should go explore. But what? Oh my. Got the red Tales of the Red Canyon, Chivalry, Death Toll. So I can do them. There's a rare monster sighting. Yeah, I need to put my buffs back on. Before I forget, Felix. You did well, my friend. Should be a sword master.
Easy.
Easy. I'm glad you think so. Dimitri's not 19. I really thought after that fight he would be. Alright, Marianne, you are just not cut out for the Pegasus thing. I don't like not having my magic. Really don't like having it. Warlock. Reason has to be A for the Warlock. Bishop. Faith has to be A. Almost want to be a mage. But that's probably not the best idea right now.
I do not know why it is so, but being here makes me feel quite unwell. I am so sleepy and a bit... It is a struggle merely to stay conscious. Are you feeling the same? And yet, it feels familiar. As though pulled from a corner of my memory, from a time long ago. I simply cannot fathom it.
What is it? I'm in the middle of my daily duties. I assume you know by now that the four saints are all-important figures in the teachings of Seros. Still, I have a particular fondness for Saint Sethlin. I have something to ask of you.
Need something? See you again soon.
Oh, beginning of the month. Gotta put the monastery in order.
Yes. This is a place of mysteriousness. I have awareness of how much difference every part of the world is. In a place alike to this place, you can imagine the goddess of Fodlan truly existing. At times I miss those places in Bridget. At times, I am missing those places so painfully. This is not belonging. This is not belong.
No.
This is not This is not belong.
No. Nope.
This is not.
Nope.
This is not belong.
No feather pillows.
This is not belong.
I am just striking out.
This is not belong. This is not belonging. I am spending my days with devotion to my studies. There is something I think of when looking at you. I am feeling that the way you are teaching would give me great benefit. Is it possible to be switching to your class?
Oh.
I would like to be requesting that of you. I have so much gratitude. I'm still still not used to the speaking of your language, but I have full comprehension. Please, Professor, teach me all of the things you know.
Yeah, she finally joined. Oh, yes.
During the Red Wolf Moon, wild monsters make ready for the winter to come, stirring more than at any other time of the year. You are off for Ramire Village, isn't that right? Watch your step on that journey. May the goddess protect all of you.
Hey, you.
I've been trying to get Petra in my class since my first playthrough. Nope. She didn't like that. I'm terrible at these things sometimes. Okay, at least that worked. Like I said, always tell the truth. Can't go wrong with the truth.
You do not look well. Are you sure you aren't coming down with a cold or some other ailment? Please, visit a doctor before your situation worsens. I suppose the infirmary is also an option. Though when I went there the other day, I was unable to receive medical guidance, as Professor Manuela was drunk and fast asleep on the floor.
God. Manuela.
I could use your help.
Oh, goodness. Is something the matter, Professor? You look a little pale. Please be careful. It's so easy to catch a cold this time of year.
Professor.
Really?
Professor, how are you feeling, Professor? You look rather ill, if you don't mind my saying so. Are you sick? If so, I would urge you not to push yourself too hard. Take some rest. Just my natural talent, nothing out of the ordinary. Enough wit now. You should lie down.
Thanks, buddy. I know you care. Let's go win some gauntlets.
What?
Need something, Professor? I was just asking Monica here to be less demanding of Lady Edelgard's time.
This is my first time working with the Gerald, the legend known across the ages as the Blade Breaker. And I get to see him with my own eyes. That means I have to try my absolute hardest. Hurrah!
Hurrah. Today we'll be doing brawling.
Plenty more where that came from.
He gets +6 armor, 6 defense while fighting.
Won that. Sorry, don't know my own strength.
Semifinals and no one could damage him.
Weak.
Strength in action.
Nope. At least in the finals, he could be damaged. Well, Stacy, that's the whole point. I show good games.
Strength in action.
Happy to be part of your class, Professor. I honestly cannot recall the last time I interacted with others on a daily basis like this. It reminds me of when I was a child. That was so very long ago now. Oh, I mean very, 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 very long ago.
The librarian is always out and about these days. And just when I had some questions about a book I'd borrowed. Ugh, now I'm so curious about where he's gone off to. He'd better come back soon.
Better come back soon, he says.
Ah, Professor! The Battle of the Eagle and Lion was such good fun, don't you think?
Ignatz, how long are you going to keep harping on about the Battle of the Eagle and Lion?
Oh, come on, let me gush. did you see how the house leaders came together after the battle? What an incredible thing to witness. Harmony, even after something so hard fought.
True. If they can keep playing nice, perhaps there will be peace in Fodlan after all.
Ah, Professor, hello. I have a quick question for you. Would you consider adding me to your class? I'd also like to talk to you about my future and stuff. Really? Oh, thank you. I'll study and train as hard as I can. Thanks so much.
Come on, Hilda.
Ah, Professor. The Battle of the Eagle and Lion was such good fun, don't you think?
Ignatz, how—
Oh, come on. What an
True. Professor, you look like you want to say something. But if you're here to lecture me, I'll pass. It's not like I'm one of your students.
Why? Character names.
Ah,
Ignatz.
Oh, what an—
True.
Ah, Professor.
Ignatz.
Oh, what an—
True. Yep.
Hilda is very hard to recruit, let me tell you.
Okay.
Beige ring is good.
It is almost.
Still saying the same thing. Well, Meg, there's a lot of cool things waiting for you on your playthroughs. Let me tell you. This game is a lot bigger than your first playthrough.
Congratulations on winning the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. Did you get a special reward? I certainly feel like I earned a special reward. Don't you, Professor?
Get it?
Remire Village is in Empire territory, but it's still relatively close to the monastery. Oh, but you know all about that, don't you? The story goes that it was in Remire Village that Alois found you.
Okay.
Indeed.
Professor, I heard about Remire Village from some of the knights. It's certainly troubling. If it's a contagion, we at Garrick Mach should be on the lookout as well. Oh? Well, that's better. But I wonder what the real cause could be. Your words are oddly persuasive, Professor, even if they're not exactly based on anything. Yes? I'm actually very busy right now.
No. Yeah, magic and faith.
I get it.
Professor, I'm sorry to ask this of you, but I would deeply appreciate it if you would promise to keep my association with Edelgard to yourself. It is a complicated history, what she and I share.
For sure, buddy. For sure.
Let me consider. Professor, tell me, is this about Remire? There are more villagers acting strangely today than yesterday. Knights have been dispatched, yet the underlying cause is as yet unclear, and the most anyone can do is stand back and watch. It is most distressing. Professor, what do you think about all this? In that case, we should strengthen the guards. If you visit the village, Professor, please, take care.
Indeed I will. Indeed I will.
I thought we might make it through last month in peace. But no, another incident just had to arise, didn't it? If only this debacle had to do with crests, why, I'd have gone and dealt with it in an instant.
I still have much to learn.
Of the 4 or 5 years since I started here, this is certainly the busiest.
It was 4. I've been here 5.
What's a year here or there? Don't be petty now, Shamir.
You count your enemies the same way.
If I take care of them quickly, what does it matter how many there are? Oh, sorry. We didn't mean to ignore you, Professor.
As you were saying, it's been a busy year. There never seemed to be enough hands for the work.
That reminds me. Do you have that thing? If you do, we want it.
Want? No. We need it. Give it to me, not her.
Hey now. I'm the one who brought it up. We may be friends, but that's just rude. Of the 4 or 5 years since I—
It was 4. You count—
If I take—
As you were saying—
That remind—
Want?
Hey now. Of the 4—
It was— You can't—
If I take—
As you were saying—
That remind—
Want?
Hey now.
I have a favor to ask.
Of the 4 or 5—
It was 4. You count your—
If I take care of them—
As you were saying—
That reminds me—
Want? No.
Hey now. Hey you. Do me a favor.
Hey you.
A moment, please.
Who are you, hey you-in?
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Oh, except that Tomas departed the monastery and has yet to return. Consider that reported. He's been gone for periods of time before and has always returned, so I'm not too worried. Still, I wonder what in the world he's doing out there.
What do you require?
Yeah, I think I only have B. Nope, I only have C. Ingrid has B. Well, that's a good thing.
Do you want to hire this?
We'll take on anyone.
Oh, the endurance is way better.
Do you want to hire this?
Ready for your command.
Do you want to hire this?
We're here to support you.
Oh wow. Cure stats effects on all allies within range. That's nice.
Do you want to hire this?
We'll protect you with...
Do you want to hire this?
We'll do our best.
Gatekeeper's a voice actor for Ulm. No, I didn't know that. That's great. I think you're a little obsessed with Ulm. Truth be told.
Do you want to hire the...
Ready for your command.
Nope, I got nothing on that one. With onslaught. Replenish, please.
Farewell.
Dude, I love the battalions. as one of the best additions, Nintendo. I just want you to know that. Keep adding things like that. It's a brilliant idea. And my immersion. Oh, my immersion.
I'm worried about Remire. That affliction is a little too mysterious for my liking. I'm pretty sure it's not normal. What? Ah, come on, don't tease me. But what if it really was something like that? How could we hope to stop it?
With arrows.
I'm going to catch me some mighty fish. Just you wait and see. I didn't catch a single fish last month. But this month, oh, this month, I'm casting my line just as the captain taught me all those years ago. You're going with the captain to investigate Remire Village soon, aren't you? It feels like so long ago that you two came here. You're going... It feels like...
Hi there!
Hello.
I know you figure medicine and magical healing are two ways to do the same thing, but it's way deeper than that. Medicine is all about preventing infection and suppressing symptoms with, well, medicine. That's probably obvious. But magical healing is focused on closing up wounds faster, raising a body's vital energy, stuff like that. I know you've medicine, but Hello, Professor. I know that look in your eye. You want to ask me a favor. You want me to help out with your class, right? You just say the word, and I'll help however I can. Don't worry about it. You're just starting out as a teacher, right? It's only natural for those of us with more experience to help the younger generation.
Now I got teachers helping me, that's right.
Hey, Professor, did you see that my father came by during the Battle of the Eagle and Lion? He left soon after, but I saw him talking to Edelgard first. I wonder what they could have to talk about. Yeah, he's pretty important in the Empire. I thought I mentioned it to you before. He's the Minister of Military Affairs. Still, though, I could have sworn those two didn't get along. Hey, Professor. Here to cause some no?
I think I will not recruit the Eagles until my Eagle playthrough, except for Petra, because I just wanted Petra on my team forever. Nope, Meg's here again.
What is it? Sorry, I've got a cold. Thanks.
Always Petra, seriously. First time she's on my team. The very first time.
Hey, Professor. Can I get your advice on something? I just don't know what to do anymore. I used to think they were the best. But now I can't even stand looking at them. Good point, Professor. I think I need to see other meats right now. Then I can come back to fish when I'm good and ready.
Raphael always needs to be around. That guy's so great. Hilda.
I'm a decent cook, but nothing to write home about. Don't set your expectations too high. Cooking can be kind of fun sometimes, though not something I'd want to do every day. Oh, definitely!
Perhaps. They say that things rarely, if ever, go according to plan. Still, plan we must. After all, if we don't effectively force things to go our way, nothing will be achieved. How about you, Professor? Are you leading the life you envisioned for yourself?
All this month, His Highness has been going out late into the night. He will not speak of it to me. Professor, do you happen to know anything? Lord Arundel is here? That may well explain it. His Highness's headaches have been growing steadily worse. I would prefer that he retire to bed early.
Hey! When news reached us of the disturbance, ours was the first unit dispatched to Remire. We had renowned scholars and accomplished magic wielders with us. In all honesty, I was scared witless the entire time. For all we knew, it was an epidemic like the rumors suggested. And rumors aside, that place had an eerie air about it that chilled you, right to the bone.
You know, Professor, the tournament fish, and the meal we indulged in after the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, why, all of the food I've eaten in this monastery has been absolutely delectable. Every last bite of it.
Food really is the only thing you think about, huh?
Hardly. I think about all sorts of things.
Oh, like tomorrow's menu, for instance? I have a request.
Professor, let me consider.
Professor, what have you got there? That's... my goodness, that is just what I've been looking for. I can offer nothing more than this, but I do ask that you consider trading with me. I am in your debt, Professor. Professor, I've been watching your class activities, and I wondered if you might desire my help. Just say the word, and I'll pitch in. Of course, I have to be truthful. It's all just a ploy to make it easier to research your crest. Feel free to call on me anytime. I'll be happy to lend a hand. And then you can help out with my class, too. It's a joke, Professor. I'd never put a burden on you, a first-year teacher.
Gryffindor.
Hello.
Hello.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Need something? See you again soon.
Hey, wait a minute. What you've got there, isn't that... Please, could you let me have that? Here, I'll give you this in return. Fantastic! Thanks, Professor. You have no idea how happy this makes me.
Friday tomorrow and freedom. Oh yes, freedom for friends.
Well, good day, Professor. Well then, I should go.
Oh, okay. I get it. Not today. No talking today.
Remire Village. Is that not where you met Edelgard? If you had not been there, something terrible could have happened. Did one of the house leaders know that mercenaries were staying in Remire Village? I wonder. It will remain a mystery for now. All we can do at this point is speculate.
No recruiting.
What in the world is happening in Remire Village? I hear even the knights have been dispatched. I hope it's nothing too serious. After all, that's where we first met. I have valued memories of the place.
I want a paid never-ending weekend. Don't we all?
I fear I may
called
become a
retirement.
social recluse soon. My life consists of wearing a groove in the floor between the library and the dining hall. Although I guess a real recluse wouldn't leave their room, eh?
Hey, Professor, I picked this up, but... Oh hey, it worked out perfectly. Want to trade me what you're holding for it? Thanks, Professor. This is great. The knights go out from Garreg Mach to take on all kinds of other duties. I'd sure like a job like that one day. Then again, I don't know. Serving Lady Rhea here is pretty good.
Professor, Captain Gerald just told me. Remire Village is in a bad way, right?
The situation there is worrying, yes. But tell me, how was your vertigo?
Were you not feeling okay? You seem fine to me.
I hope you're not just saying that. We can't have you putting on a brave face, only to fall in battle.
Professor!
The situation...
Professor, do you ever wish you could return to your life as a mercenary? Is that so? I suppose you have become accustomed to your new line of work. This month's assignment will again take you outside of Garreg Mach, to Remire Village. It was in Remire that you first met Alois and the rest of his order, was it not? Half a year has come and gone since then. How quickly time passes. It was half a year. I appreciate this. I appreciate that. I appreciate.
It was half a year.
Oh, the letter is actually to her.
I appreciate this.
Hey,
Hey, you.
Hey, you yourself.
I wonder how Remire Village is faring. Hopefully we're not dealing with some new epidemic. It wouldn't be unheard of. Almost 20 years ago, a terrible plague blazed through Fargus. It even hit the capital city, taking the Queen Consort's life. Or so I heard. The whole kingdom was in an uproar over that loss. The person who saved the kingdom wasn't a doctor, but a holy woman, the fair Lady Cornelia. After that, she was awarded the honor of being a mage in the service of the royal family. She sounds like an amazing woman, but she must be pretty old by now. But hey, maybe she's aged like a fine wine.
Huh? Impressive. Thanks.
That's what you ordered.
Hello, Professor. What's that you've got there? Would you mind trading it with me for this? Oh, thank you so much. I'll be sure to take great care of it. Professor? It's about that thing you have there. If it's not too much of a bother, would you trade it for this? Thank you so much. I'll treasure it forever.